The neighbor was nothing but a mangled half-body. The man bolted in terror, and when he reached the ground floor and looked up, the entire building was corroded and crumbling. But it wasn't just the building. The streets and structures in the distance were falling apart too. Jeff swallowed hard, then glanced up at the sky. What he saw completely shattered his understanding of reality. Even the people wandering the streets had incomplete bodies. The whole world had been flipped upside down. This was clearly some other dimension where the laws of physics no longer applied. Just then, a creature that looked like living tar leaped off a distant skyscraper and came barreling straight toward him. The moment it lunged to attack, something interrupted it. 3 figures in black appeared out of nowhere and pulled him to safety. They were the ones who had blocked the creature's strike. Before leaving, one of the men kicked a lamppost, sending it crashing onto the monster. Black liquid splattered everywhere, but within seconds, the creature's body regenerated. The group had made it to a staircase, but there was nowhere left to run. Then, without warning, the man behind Jeff shoved him off the edge. He tumbled down into Chinatown, and the others followed. They kept running until they reached a broken bridge. The group leaped off, and instead of falling, their bodies floated upward. Jeff hesitated, unsure whether to follow, but the creature was already closing in. He gathered his courage and jumped, but he couldn't control his body and nearly plummeted into the void. Luckily, the others grabbed him and pulled him up. The monster charged at them again. One of the men managed to force it back, but not before it slashed his hand open. They took cover on a rooftop, but the creature quickly tracked them down. In that desperate moment, one of the men pulled out a bomb. The explosion bought them time by slowing the monster's regeneration. Afterward, Jeff learned the truth from Lisa. This place was a dream world. In the real world, people who fell into comas were sent here. This entire realm was constructed from everyone's memories, and when those memories were fragmented or hazy, the world became broken and decayed like this. The monsters were what remained of people who had become brain dead, and almost everyone who ended up in this dream world possessed some kind of superpower. Lisa's ability was healing. Jeff followed the two of them onto a run-down bus, which turned out to be a wormhole leading to a second parallel dimension. He was taken to their base, where the First Order of Business was testing his powers. The captain's ability was superhuman strength. He could catch a cannonball with his bare hands, but these powers could only be triggered in moments of real danger. Before long, Jeff found himself being used as a target. After several rounds of testing, his ability still hadn't surfaced. They even sent a robot to fight him, but the results left everyone disappointed.